So close your eyes and imagine that you are sitting at a table of a pub with your beer and your friends. You hear voices around you. Some are young, some are older, and they are talking about a topic that you find familiar. So you decide to take a chair, get closer to the table until they ask you if you want to join the conversation at the table of Cavatappi. Today we are here with two girls coming from Ukraine to know more about this table, which is Cavatappi. And we are going to talk about free time and different interests in the free time. So what free time means to each one of us. So welcome to our table, Ivanka and Nederli. Okay, I am Martina.
I am Giulia.
And this is Cavatappi, the podcast
that pops your mind.
That pops your mind. Welcome.
Let's start talking about books. You said you're so passionate about reading and books. So how did you get close to this field? We also love reading a lot. And we are so interested to listen about also maybe Ukrainian books that made the history of your country.
Okay, I think I'm a little crazy about books because I want to read all of them, but and I won't buy all of them, and I'm just go far away from bookstores because it's too hard for me and too hard to choose.
Like when you buy them, but you don't actually read them, you just keep them.
And I go to the library, and we have this book cross in our team and with my friends. So I just have this, many books in my room, and then just wow, I need more time. That's why I really like to travel, because I can do not my work, and then just I just can take a book and read and read and read.
Do you read on transports, like on the way to your job?
I'm trying to read all the free time I have. You stay in a line somewhere and you just take a book. I can go from home without a book, and I just have one the biggest problem to come here in Italy. I can big problem to choose which book I will take.
What did you take?
I take a book about Blank Cat history.
Okay.
This like detective when they find some
like murders.
Not. It's really company which find some facts real in social media, and they this way they understand that some things, for example, in war in Syria was true or not. For example, when the Boeing was crashed in Ukraine, and it was a big mess who did it. They just find some pictures with this military car, and they just check, Google Maps and these photos, and they just, that's tree, and that's some branch in the tree. Yes, it was. Okay. And it's very interesting, and it's very, it's like detective, but in real life.
Okay. So you were saying to us, Ivanka, that you don't like reading as much as you love listening to music. Is that right?
Yeah, but my last read book, it was Холодний Яр. It is history book about Козацтво in Ukraine. So this is so hard book. And
is it like a lot of pages?
Yeah. Okay. And not everyone can understand it. And I love Agatha Christie, Sherlock Holmes. I love detectives, murders, and horror. So small.
And what kind of music do you like? What's your favorite artist?
I'm meloman. Yeah.
She likes lots of styles.
Oh, okay.
But my favorite it is new music. It's funk.
Okay.
It is so boom 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 in
Okay.
here, and I so like it.
Yeah, like when Ukraine won the Eurovision a few years ago, Stefania was like a big hit here. So we discovered a part of your world. It was very interesting.
Yeah, we have this, popular part, folk part, and many artists use it in their songs, and it's nice. I like it.
Do you think, Ivanka, that maybe like spending more time listening to music is something about your generation? So people that are younger than maybe me and Natalie, because I think we are almost the same age. Like in my free time, I remember when I was in middle school, I couldn't listen to all the music I wanted unless I like downloaded it illegally because there was no Spotify and so I didn't listen to a lot of music because of that. Do you think that now young people love music more because you have more access to music?
Yes, of course. And now the young people have very most music, and they can choose everyone. And when my mother was a child, they aren't have a lot of music. They have one television. What 1 hours of day they are watch cartoons, and a lot of music they don't have. But now the young people can choose everyone, and they can listen a jazz or listen a rock, and don't
Like don't feel like they must like just one style of music. We can like a lot of different styles like you do, maybe. I don't know, like maybe there was like the 80s, 1980, where everybody loved the rock music. Now you have very different genres and you can like pop music and rock music without any problem.
Yeah. Uh, but I can like and one music, and
You mean you have really have some special style you like mostly, yeah? Or not?
Oh, if you want to say that in Ukraine, then maybe she can translate.
ніхто. Ніхто.
Nobody? What
Okay.
що маєш на увазі?
Okay.
And nobody can't cross me the listen to music and their own this, because it is my mind, and I have
Freedom.
I can listen the everyone music.
And what about your favorite book? Is there a book that you find the most interesting one?
Okay, and I will have one more question for you.
Okay.
It's always okay. I'm start reading more Ukrainian books because we have really big Russian culture invitation, and we really use Russian language, and we use Russian music and all Russian stuffs. And when we have war in our country, we just in one moment you just like, whoa, stop! What I'm doing? Is it me? It's really my choice. Am I really choose it? Really? Maybe not. And I'm thinking it's not because we have this big hard history when we always want to stay with Ukraine, but we have big influence and it's hard to protect yourself of this influence. So where big war was started, I started to read more Ukrainian books, and it was like, wow, we had so many nice books and writers and poems, and we should talk about it more. And we have really nice authors now. For example, I really like the horror story. It's like King Mood, but in Ukraine it's called I See Your interested in darkness. And it's really a big one, but it's so amazing atmosphere here. It's like the hero come to some strange place, and people here like careless. They don't connect with their selves. They like, and in this place also was a killer and some factory and little girl, and she was lost, and the main character need to find it, and her name was sound like in Ukrainian it's also word hope.
Okay.
And so this book have so many levels.
So it's like a fantasy, but also a reflection of reality. Okay.
Kind of it, but it's so interesting, and it's Ukrainian, and it was wow, we have it. We have a lot of interesting authors now.
Is it translated in English? Do you know it?
Which
The book you were talking about, the first one. You don't know if is it written just in Ukrainian or is it translated in English?
I'm not sure it's translated in English, but I no.
No, not yet. Okay, now because maybe we can read it as well.
I was looking for some interesting books when I will going to go here, and I was okay. We don't have no, we don't have it translate in English, and also it's a big problem because we have like some like you don't have Dante, or you have some
Like big authors.
yeah, we have it too, but we have nice popular now. So okay, and I have questions for you. Which book should I read to understand Italy now?
Italy now, nowadays,
Yeah.
very
It's
hard.
really difficult.
Yeah.
That's translated in English.
Because we have kind of the same problem. We have a lot of Italian literature that is not really much known by the young people, because right now young people tend to read books that are very popular in the USA or in the UK world.
Yeah, and the big authors are more like school subjects, so we don't really read them in our free time, but we study them at school, so they bored us
It's the
a
same.
lot.
No, but I mean, so if you want to understand Italy, probably you should read them in Italian. That is the problem. But we are like a peculiar country because we write more books than we read them. I mean, there are more people writing books than people reading them. So there are a lot of books. So you have like this huge biography that was written, I think, 2 years ago about Mussolini, which was very I don't remember the name.
M, il figlio del secolo.
Exactly.
It's like M, the initial of Mussolini, the son of the century.
Yeah. And it was,
kind of.
I think, very helpful for a lot of Italian to really understand what that dark period of history meant for how Italian is right now. But it's like this.
Yeah, and it's like a trilogy. There are 3 books about it. So yeah, he's a professor at my university, and yeah, he writes them. He's a really good writer. And
So it's an historic book, but I
yeah.
think it's more about also how that part of history influenced right now Italy. So what of it is still alive, what of it doesn't exist luckily anymore, and how it shaped our politics, our society. But it's a bit complex. I mean, I didn't go after the 50 page.
I don't know if it's translated in English. Maybe yes, because it was a bestseller and it won a lot of prizes and things like that. So,
but I think we have the same problems as you, like in terms of music and literature, because Italian is a very difficult language. So it's hard for us to tell you a book in Italian as it is for you to tell us a book in Ukraine. So I think we can assess on this conclusion.
I have a question. What kind of music is the most popular in Italy?
maybe indie music, like
Right now,
independent artists that produce their own music, and there are lots of them, and they are quite popular. So not really indie anymore. But
they are very national though.
Yeah.
Nobody. I mean, some of them are known outside of Italy, but
yeah. And in the world, Maneskin is really well known, and well,
but I
maybe
don't think they
No.
are so much popular in Italy as they are like in the USA.
no, I don't think so. We saw them growing from X Factor. There's this singing program.
We
Mm.
have
Uh,
it
we-
also.
they-
Oh.
yeah, I saw some video on YouTube about the Ukrainian singers at X Factor. So yeah, probably Indian pop.
Indian pop, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like the song which is
Go with Ukraine.
Maneskin, the song Maneskin, which
Виграв на Євробаченні? Which was win on Eurovision that time.
Yes. Yeah, I like them. I like the style. I like rock music. I wouldn't say that they are my favorite rock band though, but I like their style. I think they are one of
They're-
the few in Italy
Yeah,
making.
they're just the only rock band here. So
yeah, of young people.
lots of
yeah.
young people listen to them. And we also have this like a big festival in February,
Oh yeah.
and for 1 week everyone stops and listen and watch to
Every
watch-
night
yeah,
until
every
3
night.
a.m.
from Tuesday to Saturday. We are like on the first channel watching it. There's like games online, like a competition between buying singers and put it in your team to win. They like make points, and it's like a big cultural event. And
It started how many years ago?
72, maybe
72.
72 years ago.
So that is our Italian music culture. Some of say they don't like it, but in the end we all like it. We don't like to say it maybe, but we all like it.
And like the winner of this festival goes to Eurovision,
Yeah,
so
that's how we
Maneskin come
pick
from them.
yeah.
We have time limit, I think.
Yeah, I think we reached that. So thank you for
Thank you a lot.
this chat.
thank you.
Thank you. It was very nice.
And maybe if you write down for us your favorite book or the book you're reading and your favorite singer or band you're listening to, we can spread them.
Yeah.
to
If you
our
have Instagram too,
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
thank you a lot.
Grazie.